under your idea of a prime minister being voted by the people under a say presidential system, do you think it'll work?
It will definitely work for this country.
How?
You know why? The guy has got the ultimate power that he doesn't worry about this arrangement of coalition team. So he's focusing himself and putting everybody together, and he will steer, competing against other nations, not worrying about his coalition partners within the domestic or national politics.
But ultimate power also breeds corruption.
No, this is how we're going to do it.
Okay.
There is a reform that you must do. You can't allow a person, if we agree to this system, what we need to do is we need to agree and say a person can only serve or maybe 2 times only. After that, if you do well in the first term, you continue to the second term, and then that's it. The next person takes on, the new person. So there is no grip to system corruption that's happening. So that's the system that we're going to agree to.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's fair enough, fair enough. Obviously, it will require changes to our laws in order for that to happen.
Of course.
And for that to happen, you have to be part of a coalition of government in order to be able to do that. So you're not getting away from the coalition arrangement today, are you?
Definitely, it's going to be very tough. But in order for a country to change, to see a reformation, to do a transformation in this country, we have to have the system work. And that has to go to a massive coalition advocacy across the country. This information has to get across and make everybody to understand. You know, I just totally don't agree with current system that we have because it's not working.
Yeah, it needs revision after 46, 47 years of independence. It certainly does. All right, it's a bold call, and I don't know whether you'll get support out there amongst all the other members who will have been voted by that time. You today have 17 candidates out on the field trying to win seats and...
No, correction, 14, including myself. Yeah.
14 or 17?
No, 14.
14, okay. Yeah. Well, the records have it as 17, but maybe... anyway, that's the number you have.
Yes.
You'd need to win some numbers in order to be able to get into whoever is being called to form government to be able to push through your agendas there. How confident are you, and which electorates are you contesting right now?
We have a total of 14 candidates across the country, more or less in the southern region. We have 2 up in the highlands. That's up in the Chimbu province. We have a Kerawagi seat. And down in the Eastern Highlands, we have a Okapa candidate. That's just 2 up in the Highlands.
Okay.
Then we have a candidate in a West Pacific regional. And then almost the rest of the numbers are centered around the southern region. Yeah. That's Western, Central Province, down to Oro, totaling up, and 1 in the NCD regional. All
right, but you focused a lot in the Oro province, I see, the new electorate in Oro.
The 3 seats.
3 seats, Itivatari, Popondetta, and Sohe.
Correct.
And what about the regional, the governor seat?
No, we have understanding.
With the Honorable Gary Jufa?
With the Honorable Gary Jufa.
He believes in what you're saying?
He believes in what I say, and I believe in what he says.
Okay. And that's fair enough. He will also merge with you in your idea about the country electing a prime minister rather than a political party system.
Yes.
You know, I mean, the party system, I mean, we've adopted this system where we stuck with it. And, you know, apart from Gary Jufa, is your call have you made that known to any other potential political party that will eventually or potentially form government?
I debated once on the floor of Parliament about this issue, and obviously there was a support. People like the current NCD governor, Powes Parkop, and Gary Jufa, and other long-term members of Parliament who wanted this agenda to be pushed quick. But what happened was we flagged it very late towards the eve of the election. So it was more appropriate that in the next government or coalition partner, which People's Reform Party, obviously we want to be in the government this time, because we want to really flag this, and if we are in a coalition, we will have that incorporated into the coalition platform to drive it into the 5 years and see if that's going to be captured. So we obviously we will be in the government wanting to make sure we drive this agenda.
You were in the opposition for a fair while in your initial stages.
I've been whole last 5 years was in the opposition.
Yes, and then only when the Honorable Marape changed the government, you moved across to him. No. I just was in the middle bench and went back to the opposition. You went back, so now you're still in the opposition?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not going to get through with all these ideas if you continue to be in the opposition.
No, definitely we will be in the government. Let me assure you that. So,
okay, and who would you like to be in government, of which you'd like to be part of?
Obviously, the law is very clear. You know yourself that which political party.
But you would favor somebody, wouldn't you? That would like to.
I do not favor anyone at this stage, but we will see how the environment of the politics, the PNG dynamics, politics happens. In the 11th hour, which party moves to form the government? Obviously, I'll be there.
So you're going to leave your options open?
Correct.
Whichever members that you have?
Correct.
Okay. Next on Your Vote Matters.
If you are smart opposition, you will stand the test, and that's how it is. So